Man, I hope you are ready. Because today we're going to be diving into what's probably going to go down as the absolute worst diss track in the history of rap. It was so bad that the person that wrote it actually ended up releasing a public apology. Well, here's where the plot thickens. It was actually written about Eminem. So you already know this isn't going to end well. So you might want to go ahead and pop yourself some popcorn, grab a seat, and get comfortable. Because this is going to get entertaining. But first, yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Reaction Time with Craig. Thank you so much for joining me today. I think we got a pretty good one lined up for you. But before we jump into that, as always, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to everybody that's been watching my videos as of late. An even bigger thank you if you went as far as to actually like and subscribe. If you didn't do that, you should. It'll only take a second. It's free, and it will be your good deed for the day. But I just wanted to say, I was very pleasantly surprised because I put out a couple of those reaction videos to Corey Feldman's music, if you can call it that, and one of those actually got up to 10,000 views. Now, for me, being a brand new channel, that's been huge. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that watched those. But I just wanted to throw out there that you should go check my channel sometime. I don't only do reaction videos. I have quite a few videos revolving around storytelling of a few interesting things that have happened in my life so far. So if you get some time, go check that out. So without further ado, let's jump into today's episode. So today I'm going to have to present the 2023 award for, man, I should have thought that one through, to Mr. Melvin Glover. Who the fuck is Melvin Glover? Oh, I'm sorry. You probably know him a little bit better by his stage name, Melle Mel. So for people that aren't aware, Melle Mel actually rose to fame back in the late 70s and early 80s. He actually used to roll around with Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five before branching off and just becoming Grandmaster Melle Mel on his own. Now, this story actually goes back to March of 2023. I don't know if anybody had the pleasure of seeing themselves, but Billboard had released their top 50 rappers of all time list. Side note, the list was god-awful. I mean, it was really, really, really bad. For example, Andre 3000 was number 12. Do you know number 10 was Nicki Minaj? You're going to tell me that Nicki Minaj is a better rapper than Andre 3000? And also where she was on that list puts her above Mos Def and Busta Rhymes as well. What the f***, man? But you know what? I'll let that slide. But I won't let this slide. MF Doom wasn't even on the list. Billboard? Eat my dick. Now, coinciding with that Billboard Top 50 list, we were also celebrating 50 years of hip-hop at the same time. Now, with that being said, we start seeing a lot more interviews of Melle Mel popping up because, of course, I'll give him his credit where it's due. He's one of the founding members of hip-hop. I mean, that man did a lot in terms of bringing hip-hop into the public eye and the mainstream. So, hey, credit due to you, Mel. During a lot of these interviews, that Top 50 list was brought up to Melle Mel just to get his opinion on it. Now, Melle Mel ranked number 48 on that list. But when asked about it, to my surprise, Melle Mel wasn't necessarily positive about most people on that list. I believe number 1 was Jay-Z. He didn't really have much positive stuff to say about him.
I mean, what did Jay-Z say that you could consider truly great?
Number 2 was Kendrick. He didn't say anything respectful at all. I was a little disappointed in that.
Who's the number 2 guy on that list?
The number 2 guy on this list was Kendrick Lamar.
He's just another nigga talking shit.
But they just keep going down the list, and then all of a sudden, we hit number 5, which is good old Eminem. Now, Melle Mel had some choice words for Eminem. Let's hear them.
Eminem gets a top spot because he's white. If I was white, they'd be comparing me to Elvis.
Oh, yeah? Oh, it didn't stop there.
You said you could easily beat Eminem in a battle.
Easy. It would be the easiest thing I ever did.
He actually thinks he can out-rap Eminem. Now, being fully transparent, do I think Eminem is gifted? Absolutely. Do I love Eminem's music? Not really. I'm much more of an underground New York hip-hop type of guy, but I'm smart enough to know if there's one person that you don't talk shit about that is still rapping today, it's Eminem. Because first off, he ain't going to let it slide. And number 2, if he does come for you, he's going to win. He's like John Wick with a mic. Just let it happen, bro. Don't fight it. So fast forward a few months, and we've still not heard anything from Melle Mel. All the shit talking that he was doing during these interviews, and he's not backing any of it up. So we're all just patiently waiting. But then August 8th came. Melle Mel dropped his track, and boy, was it something else. And we're going to listen to it right now. Now, a couple things I want to point out about this song really quick. Number one, there's not an actual video for it. Now, I'm going to put the lyric video up because I want y'all to be able to see what he's actually saying and see how elementary it is. But number two, this song was only like a minute, 15 seconds. So immediately in my head, I'm like, man, you better be going hard in this minute and 15 seconds, which he doesn't. But let's go ahead and check it out.
It's the one. No apologies, this ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Making diss tracks, I know you with that. Now everybody get ready for the kickback. Why you hurt, why you mad, now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a packed class, you lack class. Go to bed with no supper, cause you gotta suffer the backlash. The top 5 is cap, you the piss just on the floor. In the elevator of rap. Why you ducking on the game when you shit on my name? Why they put Pee Wee Herman in the Hall of Fame? I would give you a pound, but I break your hand. I got a lawyer so white, he will take your land. Yo, check your man, come and look at your friend. Cause I think that Eminem is popping pills again. We call him Pill Clinton or either Pill Gates. What pill did homie take to make him hate the great? Think you are, but you ain't, still you made a mistake. Hit a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'ma give your fans one more chance to go online and re-energize that bromance. After that, say your last goodbye. Cause before I put Matthew's lights out, I'm turning up his fucking Wi-Fi. Another little kid, don't hate the greats. More white chalk, more yellow tape. Who that, who that? Melle Mel.
Rah! That's my favorite part. He really just did that shit like he just dropped a smash hit. I mean, dude, he just said, why you look mad. It's like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. What the fuck? What year are we in? Melle Mel. I'm sorry, man. Like, to me, in my opinion, you're just embarrassing yourself. And these are the type of situations you got to be careful with. I mean, Melle Mel's going to fuck around and go out as an embarrassment instead of a founding father of hip-hop. So obviously, I'm not the only one that thought it was this bad. Literally, a couple days later, this man posted a public apology. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and post it up on the screen. I'm not going to read through it or anything. But if you are reading through it, there's something I want to bring up. Look at this wordage. He went one of two ways with this. He either went to a PR team that drafted this up for him, or number two, this is the work of ChatGPT. He didn't write this. But here's where it gets even funnier. 2 days after posting this on Instagram, he took it down. Melle Mel, don't do that, man. It's not like the world didn't see it, and you're only further embarrassing yourself by showing your indifference to the situation. Like, yo, either say you're sorry or don't post the shit in the first place. I don't know, man. I think at some point it actually went back up. I'm not sure, but it's 2023. If it goes up there once, the world sees it, and it's there forever, whether you take it down or not. Now, then you had a lot of people actually clowning on him, talking about you never should have posted an apology in the first place. Honestly, I don't really know the best way to deal with a situation like this. To the audience watching, maybe throw into the comments, what do you think? What do you think he should have done after embarrassing himself like this? But unfortunately, I have to bring it up one more time, and it's a theme that has actually been in the last couple of my videos. This is, once again, why you don't surround yourself with yes men. You're going to tell me in the time it took to make this beat, write this song, record the song, mix it, and master it. Nobody tried to stop him. Either A, nobody did try to stop him, or B, he just had that strong of belief in his own abilities that he actually thought this would go over a lot better than it did. And it didn't. I mean, let's be honest, this was shit. But hey, you live and you learn. So, as always, thank you so much for sticking around and making it to the end of the video. I can't thank y'all enough for the views and the subs I've been getting recently, the likes, the comments, all that stuff. I definitely appreciate it. More will follow. And until next time, peace.